Om Gananantva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamastravastramam Jestala Brahmana Brahmanaspadanotivi Om Sri Ganesaya Namaha Ekadantang Mahakayang Lambudarang Gajananang Vignanasakarang Devang Harambang Pranamaimyahum Brahmanandanam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dandatitam Gagana Sadisham Tattamaishadi Laksham Ekam Nityam Bimalamassalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguru Tam Namami Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurube Namaha Om Javakusam Sankasyam Kashyapyam Mahadrutim Dhantaring Sarva Papagnang Pranatuhasmi Divyakaram Om Dibba Sankatu Sarabhang Sirudhanava Sambhavang Namami Sasinang Bhakta Sambhumu Kutabhusanam Diva Bhaja Divaratri Santinantashana Sangsaya Asajyamatulan Spiyarigang Pusti Badhanam Angang Namamaimyahom Om Pinga Kali Kasyamang Rupenang Pratimang Buddham Somang Sarvaguna Petang Namami Sasinam Sutam Om Vyasanaktumurdang Stutang Pratharutaya Japatetaha Diva Bhaja Divaratri Santinantashana Sangsaya Asajyamatulan Spiyarigang Pusti Badhanam Naranari Priyantacha Nityang Tacha Padayate Om Sri Guru Navagrahabhyayan Namo Namaha.
It all links up to this whole legend of Shiva's wife Shakti giving up her life because Shiva had been insulted by her father, and she was so upset by this whole thing that she kind of consumed herself and she passed on. I mean, she died, and Shiva was so upset by this whole thing that he's said to have picked up her body and gone, I mean, mourning all over the world, all over the universe, absolutely renting and venting his sorrow into the cosmos, and it is said to have caused a great disturbance on heaven, earth and hell, and everybody was, I mean, all the pantheon, the deities and gods were most worried about this whole despair because he is the destroyer. So they decided that this could not be because the whole world was in danger. So Vishnu stepped in with his chakra, Sudarshan chakra, and flung it at her body and had it disembodied, and several parts of her body fell in different parts of India, out of which Kamakhya is supposed to be one of the main ones because that's where her vagina is supposed to have fallen, and so this place is worshipped for its fecundity, for fertility, for the spirit of regeneration, for the strength of recreation. So that is how Kamakhya has been worshipped.
Namah Shivaya Namo Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Namo Namaha.
It's a stuti, it's a prayer.
Stuti, prayer. Astutara Nama, Sahasra Nama, Arpanam, Puspam, Bhakti. Mane Vishwas.
Ya Devi, Sarva Bhuteshu, Shakti Rupena, Samastita. Namastasya, 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 Namo Namah. Oh Goddess, you know everything. Sarva Bhuteshu, you know everything.
Smriti, Buddhi, Saya, shadow, no? In our backside shadow. She is there.
You are everywhere. You are my shadow. You are my mind. You are everything.
And last you come in my heart. And I am always surrender at your lotus feet. So you know everything. You help me. Yes, she immediately come and help you. If you call heartily. Powerful goddess.
She's a very, very powerful goddess.
Strength.
Because she represents strength. She symbolizes strength.
And jetia mane heart to di teo puja kora hoy, teo manhok bahut strength diye.
If you worship her with your heart and soul, then you get a lot of strength from her. Puja is not only for herself.
Not myself, not my son, not my husband, but whole world. She gives Shanti.
Whatever she receives from the goddess, whatever she receives from God, she likes to give it out.
You know everything. So you are my mother, not my mother, whole world, whole people, whole child, whole husband and wife, whole family, family's mother. Your mother, mother, mummy, she's also mummy. So any moment she help you. Your mummy didn't help you? Anytime she help you, no? She gave birth, eating, feeding, wearing. So nice. Okay?
Yeah, that day I told you that though there is a line that Anitra Birla Devi Kamurupe Grihe Grihe, that in Kamurupa, that means in Assam, that in every house we find Devi or Mother Goddess, Kamurupe Grihe Grihe. Every house of Kamrup we find Devi. That means every woman is Devi here. They consider every woman is Devi and it possesses that energy. So they consider as a Devi and every house they are existing. And yet we see that women's role in worshipping Mother Goddess Kamakhya is not so prominent. They go as a devotee and they worship. If they feel like going, they go. So women's role are pretty much behind the screen. If we have some faith and devotion in our soul, then we can get some peace for a time being. That God or Goddess will give us good fortune, good things someday, and we will overcome these sorrows. In that feelings we propitiate.
Then this whole thing of Shakti comes in, because then as a woman you feel that much more special, because you feel that that special divine force is kind of encompassed in me, because I am a woman and I am Indian, and this whole energy is existent in me, so it's up to me to tap it and link it up with the larger force. I am a chip of that block, I am a chip of that energy. I belong to a society that worships that kind of energy, which can overcome, that has the strength too. ultimately, in India, there is a very strong belief that this female energy is a very important part of Hinduism. This side of religion is all pervasive. I mean, it goes beyond just our lives and our professions and our careers. It's something that really roots you. It connects you up with the entire universe in a way. It's helped me through many hard times. It's helped me through confusions. Just by stilling myself to know that there is this sort of a flow, that every being is connected up with that larger life, that larger universe.
Every woman is born into the family of the Great Mother.
This Shiva and Shakti, they are same. Without Shiva, there is no Shakti. Without Shakti, there is no Shiva.
That is the procreation.
Procreation.
The unification gives into procreation.
Shiva and Shakti together complement each other and represent the cosmic whole.
This is Ardhanarishwar, the same body, half female, half male. There is no discrimination.
And in that way they are united. Shiva Shakti, they are getting Param Anand, that great bliss they are getting, deriving in that way, great bliss.
There are various representations of the yoni and the lingam, but I really feel it's again just a representation of the balances in life. Like you have the yin and the yang, and you have good and evil. Like that you have the female force and the male force. And the symbols are literally taken from the physical anatomy of human beings. And again, they are direct representations of Shiva and Shakti, where you have the lingam, which is a part of Shiva, and the yoni, which is a part of Shakti. It's always seen in an amalgamated sort. You always have the lingam held within the yoni, and that has its own significance. It has its significance in the sense of universal seed of humanity, of mankind, of the seed of the universe being held within the womb of the Mother Goddess. So that is again a sign of completion.
You like to wash it?
Yes, I am Devi, I am Shiva, I am everything. I am so powerful like Devi, Mother Goddess, I am Mother Goddess. I have to do puja for myself. I have to pray myself, I have to love myself.
Namo Pithibbang Janiti Thani Yoidisthanti Sarvada Tasmat.
She exists inside,
Deva Danava
not outside.
Namar Puttulok in Nemsen.
If you think that she exists outside, you try to bring her inside.
Sabbaditha Moistangi Sarvakhetra Mordisi Dasa Purvana Dasa Purana Banghanudra Papada Gachite Logal Pani Bilaka.
Because I am looking myself as a goddess, so she is with me. My life should be complete with knowledge, gyan. What I feel that what I am doing or what you are doing, it is not by yourself, neither by me. It is by the, she wishes. It is by her wish. We are doing everything.
Namo namo. Sweeta ko halap porko kori jago. Papahang, papakarmahang.
Not all women. Not all women. Very few. They practice tantra. It is a divine power. God gifted power. Personally, I developed. Mentally, I am stronger than before. Much more stronger. She is inside of me. I am getting much more freedom because my childhood is like that. I developed from my childhood in such a way that I am from my childhood I am getting freedom. Still today. I think maybe it is different from other women also because it differs from individual to individual.
When they perform Kumari Puja, Kumari must be not woman but a girl who is not attaining puberty.
गंधपुष्पे इंद्र आदि दशदिक बालेभ्यो नमः एते गंधपुष्पे यज्ञस्त्राय केशवाय नमो नारायण नमः.
So this girl, yes, she is a symbol of Mother Goddess, and if you go to temple Kamakhya temple, then you can see how they worship Kumari. Kumari means not married and not attaining puberty.
I am a little child, and you are my parents. All unmarried people and children are my friends. Accept me as such, and give me a place in your hearts. By saying mother, you keep me at a distance. Mothers have to be revered and respected. But a little girl needs to be loved and looked after, and is dear to the hearts of everyone. So this is my only request for you. Make a place for me in your hearts.
Manaspati Rasodibbang Gandharvashu Shumanaharang Argayan Sharvadevanang Dhupayan Pratikijyatam Aisa Dhupa Bhagavatoi Sri Sri Kulu Kumarjoi Shuprakasha Mahadipa Sharvata Timirapaha Sabajabban Parajyoti Sri Sri Kulu Kumarjoi नमो विष्णु नमो यज्ञ आ गया पानी फूल ले.
What are you in reality? How could such a question arise in your heart? The vision of gods and goddesses appears in accordance with one's inherited disposition. I am what I was and what I shall be. I am whatever you conceive, think, or say. But more to the point, this body has not come into being to reap the fruits of past karma. Why don't you take it that this body is the material embodiment of all your thoughts and ideas? You all have wanted it, and you have it now. So play with this doll for a little while. Further questions on this matter would be fruitless.
That Kumari Puja is performed up till nowadays. That little girl beyond 10 or something like that, they are worshipped that as a Kumari or little goddess, those who are not married. But I think that formerly it was not like that. That unmarried, fully clothed woman was worshipped as a Kumari. This is my thinking, my conviction. I am woman. I am Devi, Goddess Devi, Kamakhya, and I am having that supreme energy within me. I want to make change the whole society. They are very much in bad spirit, and I want to make them to go in the right path to achieve good things.
First is Mata Bhuvan, Patal Bhuvaneshwari. She creates all God and Goddess. So, Mother is great.
Everywhere she is existing as a Shanti, peace, as a Shakti, energy, as a Matri, mother. She is everywhere in all objects. Like that. In that sloka, it is given, Daya Rupena, that kindness. If there is any kindness, she is Mother Goddess. No. If motherly love is somewhere, she is Mother Goddess. It is her bliss. Like that. Everywhere. She is Shakti, she is Shanti, she is Matri.
In the traditional role of women in India, which is generally at home, it's only about maybe 20-25% of us who get to go out and get ourselves a life outside the home. But within the home, whatever orientation to religion that is provided is usually the mother's, because it is her who is with the child, who's educating the child, who's feeding the child. And the child, when she wakes up or he wakes up, he sees his mother who's offered the puja and offered the flowers and comes away with a flame and blesses the child. And even at the mandirs, a lot of the festivals surround women. You know, you have various festivals which makes the women go out and do the physical side of the puja. And the personal pujas which are done at home and the passing on of religious stories and religious habits is always done by the mother, is most usually done by the mother. In normal Hindu homes, it's the mother who lights the diya in the evening, and it's the mother who probably, offers the flowers the first thing in the morning after she's bathed. So in that sense, in every home, the sense of worship usually comes from the mother of the family. It is the dominant role of the woman to keep religion alive in normal household.
I love my mother and she also loves me. That is my feeling. She also loves me. So, mother is there. Mother is with us, everybody. She is for all the children.
Yes, I do believe that a woman is made to bear children and fulfill her role in that sense of being a mother and of passing on her genes and, bringing up a child and letting loose another life. But then again, I won't say that that's all a woman is meant to do, because there's just hundreds of women who opt not to have children and who opt not to have relationships with men, for instance. And it's not as if that's wrong. I mean, that's just individual choices. I wouldn't say that a woman who chooses not to bear a child or a woman who chooses to have a relationship with another woman is something that's out of the ordinary and that's something to be, considered pervert or unusual or anything like that. It's just choices. But yes, we are receptacles of a certain kind. We have fertility within us. It is women who bear children. It's our anatomies that are made to grow, to have babies and nurture them for 9 months. I mean, you can't ever imagine a man doing that. He's just not made for it. No matter how hard he might try, he can't do it. It's only a woman who can. It's only our bodies that are complex enough to handle it. So in that sense, yes, each one of us have that power to create life. It's just a question of planting a seed and a life can grow within us. And that, I think, is a gift that is given to women.
We want only mother. Every time you see child born, when he want to speak, then first time mom. She don't know anything. Mom means mother. So we want only mother. She is all in all.
There is a power in motherhood. There is a power. I think this is the greatest power. This is the symbol of unity. Mother is the greatest power. Higher level, you see, that is, it is a woman's private part, no, who gives birth, brings forth. That's why yoni is that. And that is why we worship the mother's private part, and from where we are taking our birth. That is why the mother cult was prominent in our primitive time. So from that, slowly this is coming to this Shakti cult and Tantra cult. Primitive man's conception or imagination, they derive that knowledge that the yoni, the private part of woman, it is the most mysterious thing. It can give birth to children. So they worship mother form. The earth is mother because it gives birth to the crops and other fruits and other trees. So it is mother because the mother earth, mother goddess name came from that thinking. That it must be a woman because it gives birth. So we propitiate Judy.
See, altogether, this whole thing of the mother goddess in India is a really, really ancient truism almost, I mean, even like before society as we know it came into being, there was nature worship way back in the Indus Valley civilization, and there was they worshipped nature and all the elements. And even then, the deity which was predominantly there was the mother goddess, and which is what we know as Shakti today. So the worship of the female energy has gone back way before documented history, So, and even now,
that nature is around us. Nature has various forms. In morning, in calm and cool weather you are getting, but in daytime you may get a very strong sunshine. You cannot go out, or in the afternoon you may get the tempest is coming, tornado is coming. The various forms are there. So Dasamaha Vidya, 10 forms are there. 10 forms is a symbol of the great nature. Sometimes it is beneficial, sometimes it is malevolent also. So 10 forms are there. Kali, Tala, Mahavidya, Surasi, Bhubaneswari, Bhairavi, Sindhamastasa, Siddha, Dumravati, Tatha, Bagala, Siddhastasa, Matangi, Kamalatmika. These lines, 10 names. You are getting. So this is a form of, I think, in my own way, I think this is the form of the great nature. Sometimes we get very pleasant and cool and quiet nature. That is Lakshmi or Kamala, like that. Sometimes we get that terrifying aspect of that nature. That is Kali, like that.
Name Kamakhya temple, Baglamukhi. This said mother temple, Guwahati, Mrs. Indira Gandhi.
No Gandhi.
Indian name.
And Sharma.
N शर्मा. शर्मा लगा दे बर्मा फिर क्यों न मारे कर्मा. और आप अपना नाम बोलिए जरा, इसमें रिकॉर्डिंग तो होगा ना कैसेट में. हेलो सिस्टर, नाम बोलो.
हाँ.
अपना नाम.
मेरा नाम ट्रेसी.
हाँ.
ट्रेसी है.
हाँ, कहाँ से आई आप?
अमेरिका से.
अमेरिका से. यहाँ किस लिए आई?
हाँ.
यहाँ किस लिए आई आप?
बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
बहुत अच्छा लगता है. मदर का दर्शन किया, माँ का, कामाख्या माता का दर्शन किया.
मेरा माता सब लोग माता है.
सभी माता है.
हाँ, सब लोग.
तुम ही भी माता है.
हाँ.
तुम भी माता तो?
हाँ, हम माता है.
तुम भी माता.
हाँ.
आप बोलो हम माता है.
हाँ, हम माता है.
एम नेम हम माता.
हम माता.
हम माता. जय माता.
जय माता.
जय माता.
The yantra and its depiction of the yoni as a triangle visually portrays a higher reality of cosmic principles. The 3 points of the triangle represent not only creation, preservation, and destruction, but also the subject, object, and mode of transmission. In this sense, it can be understood as representing the interaction and relationship between 2 points in which knowledge or understanding is transferred. The yoni, a symbolic art form used in ritual, then also signifies the performer, the viewer, and their relationship. Each are equally vital to understanding and experiencing, as with the filmmaker, the performer, and the camera.
I want blood. I want blood.
Animal sacrifice is prevalent here when somebody offers puja to Shakti as well as to Kamakhya or to Kali or to Durga. They offer animal, pigeon, goat, like that. Traditionally people offer this type of things.
This is nothing. She is mother. She don't want to cut her child. Everything is her child, no? Whole world is bird, fish, dog, goat, cow, all animals. She don't want to take blood. This is man create. You got it. They are want to eating, no? So I'm not eating prasadam in Kamakhya.
And as they took meat, they offered meat. If they do not take meat, they don't offer meat.
Devi sacrifices is to satisfy Mother Goddess. Sacrifice means, you see, here sacrificing goat, sacrificing, this is also symbolic. That is also symbol that I can sacrifice my anger in different way. I can sacrifice my temptation, my bad qualities. This is very temporary. That is my feelings. My husband, he is temporary. My child, she is temporary. Everybody is temporary. But the God is always with you. And at the time of your ending, she'll go with you. They want to get some more prosperous things, more prosperity they expect, and so just to get all this more Rupang Dehi, Jayang Dehi, Yasu Dehi, Disu Dehi, that give me beauty, Rupang Dehi, Jayang Dehi, give me victory, Jasu Dehi, give my good fame, like that, and kill my enemy, Disu Dehi, that means Dehi everywhere. They give me. What they want? More prosperity. And to get the prosperity, they think that blood sacrifice is the best thing. Total surrender. You have to surrender yourself totally. You have to sacrifice yourself by you to the feet of Mother Goddess.
The true significance of Kali worship is that it unveils the mystery of the power of time and shows how one can be free from the fear of death and destruction, and how one can realize that she is the child of power, or rather, is power itself.
Red is nothing but power, strength, Shakti.
My original form is beyond inference, beyond end, beyond illustration, and even beyond the concepts of life and death. I am identical with my energy called Maya, which is neither Sat, existent, real, neither Asat, non-existent, unreal, nor a combination of both. It is beyond all these which exist until the final end. This Maya, which is my inherent perpetual energy, is like the heat of the fire, rays of the sun, and light of the moon.
They think that as blood is very much pure to them in Tantric religion, that the menstrual blood they consider is a very pure thing because it can give birth to a child. No, so they think they consider that menstrual bleeding is very much necessary, and that's why you will see when you will be coming during Amubasi, some red cloths are distributed among the devotees by the priest. That red cloth symbolizes that menstrual blood of Goddess Kamakhya, because they think that Goddess Kamakhya, that means Mother Earth, is in menstrual period during that time in Amubasi. They think in that way. So they think menstrual blood is very much important and very much significant to the human folk, and so they observe Amubasi.
আসতেছে।
Every woman in this world is indeed my human form.
You have very, very powerful female mendicants who exist even today in the Himalayas, away in the ashrams, and even in urban life today we have these devis, that you have these posters who are supposed to have this extra energy and strength and all this kind of transcendental stuff, which a lot of people follow that kind of cults, you could put it at that. Even today the devi comes into women. I mean, we have actual physical women who are out there in India living normal lives, who conduct and lead entire cults of people. So in that sense, there is the Devi is still alive.
Woman is the creator of universe. The universe is her form. Woman is the foundation of the world. She is the true form of the body. Whatever form she takes is the superior form. In woman is the form of all things, of all that lives and moves in the world. There is no jewel rarer than a woman. There is not, nor has been, nor will be. There is no kingdom, no wealth to be compared with a woman. There is not, nor has been, nor will be, any holy place like unto a woman. There is not, nor has been, nor will be, any holy yoga to compare with woman, no mystical formula, no asceticism to match a woman. There is not, nor has been, nor will be, any riches more valuable than her.
going?
In the Shakta Tantra, all women share a continuity of being with the goddess. All women, irrespective of their caste, creed, age, status, or personal accomplishments, are regarded as the physical incarnations of Shakti, the divine cosmic energy, the great goddess. All women at birth are bearers of an intrinsic Shakti. This Shaktihood is not extrinsic to the female experience as something to be acquired from outside of her own selfhood, but a spark which inheres naturally as a part of her being at birth.
You see, woman, this Kamakhya. Kamakhya is woman, and the unipit. This is the female organ of woman. This is a main, what you say,
the beginning
of history.
Beginning of lives.
Yes. This is the main beginning. Beginning of world, beginning of life, beginning of happiness, everything.
And without that,
nothing
can be great. Nothing can come.
No, impossible.
And see, that's the power of woman.
Yes.
Why it is necessary? Why is a female body is necessary?
Yes.
So from a very young age you have been attached to Ma Kamakhya, Ma Goddess Shakti.
Yes. And I came from my mother. Thus I attended my puberty. The day of what is called Mbavachi.
Oh, acha. Oh, that's good.
The same time.
When Mother Goddess Kamakhya was having her
And
menses, then you also started yours.
The same time.
Ambavachi
time. And it is the same time. I remember that my mother, she just pulled me up and told me that you are the greatest Shakti for our family. So these 4 days, you don't keep your legs on the ground. And they started doing some pujas and gave me lots of what is called fruits and so many things, and just
okay.
And I think the day I took birth, then my mother gave me a piece of red cloth, small piece of red cloth, and she told me it is from the Kamakhya. Still this piece is with me. Yes, every day I do puja. This is my, if I don't take meal, it won't harm me. But if I don't do puja, if I don't do meditation, then I think it is very difficult for me to pass a single moment. This is my Shakti. I forget everything, all problems, all troubles in my life.
I suppose at the beginning they may not have been able to understand you.
Yes.
They must have been wondering why she's so attracted.
So many misunderstandings.
There might be some misunderstanding.
Unhappiness. So many things. But gradually I think my husband. He's
understanding.
He's helping me. He's cooperating with me. I'm trying to just teach him. Just little bit you try to follow me and try to understand me. To suppose I have my family. It is not possible to perform every time.
Every time, yeah.
Yes. But if you make it a practice, then no
Others
problem.
also will understand.
Yes, there's no problem.
No problem.
No problem. Now I'm trying to understand that without these flowers, without belpatta, or without any sacrifice, without any diya, without anything, you don't require anything. How will perform this tantra? How is perform this tantra?
Just with the mantras, I suppose.
Yes, but there is internal meaning of tantra. This is some Gupta
Something
thing.
secret.
Yes, very secret is there. Om Kali Kali Mahakali Kali ke Varadakshine Grihanang Bandhanang Devi Narayani Namastute. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namaha.
I no longer want to be anything except who I am. What I am? My answer? I am the sum total of everything that went before me, of all I have been seen, done, of everything done to me. I am everyone, everything whose being in the world was affected by mine. I am anything that happens after I've gone, which would have not happened if I had not come. To understand me, you will have to swallow a world.
That is why they think that Tattamasi, that word, that you are in me, or I am in you. So there is no difference between you and me. We are so close. We are so same. There cannot be no barrier between us, and we must attain that moment. Then and then only you can say that Tattamasi or Soaham. I am he. That word you cannot utter if you cannot attain that moment.
Not only does a filmmaker require subjects to make a film, but it is through the other that we are enabled to see ourselves, using the prism of the camera in a new light.
In Shakti worship, there's always an image of Shiv somewhere, but always at the back, you'll have a small figure of Shiv, a small calendar print or a small Shivling, something, there will be a representation of Shiv to complete that cosmic family. It's always seen as a whole.
Out of Maya, you know the word Maya, illusion. It's an illusion that we have seen that power in the form of a goddess. But these are all illusion. So if we can disillusion ourselves, there is no form, only the energy. So the supreme energy has no form.
The yoni at Kamakhya, invoking the myth of Sati's disembodiment, suggests a fragmented body, one in which identity is reduced to a single engendered part representing the whole body of the goddess. Here the body of the deity, or divine feminine, is reconfigured as a split or opening, a spring from which water flows, similar to the vulva, invoking generative power as well as an opening up to others. The goddess achieves her autonomy by subsuming the male principle and exists outside the confines of a phallocentric universe. Her autonomy and power are defined by her interconnectedness. Engenderment is not unitary or fixed in any one spot, as with phallocentric logic, but instead pushes those boundaries by dispersing power among many sites. The sphere of autonomy must be understood not only as singular and self-contained, as in depictions of the mother goddess, but it should also be recognized to exist among real women in their relationships to others and through their interconnectedness to the community. Although women do not directly hold public positions of power as priests, their role as a mother is venerated, and it is this role that is considered the most important as it solidifies the community. Their power is defined vis-a-vis the other. It is their interconnectedness which lends them autonomy, power, and strength.
They feel that supreme energy in their own self, and practicing, going through so many stages of practice. They are getting that power, and they think that Tattamasi, that I am him, I am he. In that way, they are getting that power, and so it is not theoretical knowledge; it is a practical knowledge. You will have to go some practices. Then and then only one can get that divine feelings, or divine knowledge, or not theoretically. Human is so powerful; it can go beyond many things. So, but we do not know how to arouse that power. If you know the art of arousing that power, you can attain that goal, and you can do many magnificent, miraculous things. They are told like that you are Shiva, you are Devi, that it is in you, that power. Power, they must get it through practices, through knowledge, theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge. From both the sources, they must acquire the feelings, what they are really, in what level they are feeling their own entity. It is depend on the practice and feelings and knowledge of the devotees. So one cannot say, one cannot give the true measurement of it, how far he is deep or how far he is feeling, how far he is close to the supreme feelings. It is not definable. One cannot give definition or measurement of it. Usually women folk or people, after worshipping that supreme energy, you know that Devi is called Shakti. Shakti means energy, supreme energy. After worshipping or going through such type of devotion or this type of practice, they think that there's some good power and they must work for the good of the society, good of the children, good of everybody. So by in that way, they feel like that I am worshipping an energy, what is supreme, and I must derive some power from her, and I must act in her directions. We are worshipping a supreme energy, and in that way it must be coming to our self also. That energy is with me.
Narayana Sarupesa Narayane Sanatane Narayanat Sambodhibhute Prasanna Bhavasundari Nitya Nitya Priya Devi Nityananda Sarupini Teja Sarupe Parame Paramananda Rupini Dvijati Nam Jati Rupe Prasanna Bhavasundari Sarva Sarupe Vipranam Mantra Sare Parat Pare Sukhade Mukshade Devi Prasanna Bhavasundari Sarva Sarupe Vipranam Mantra Sare Parat Pare Sukhade Mukshade Devi Parasarvesari Kayena Manasa Vasa Jata Papam Kurute Dijyaha Tatta Tismarane Matrena Bhasmi Bhutam Bhavishyati Sarveshwari Rajarajeshwari Mateswari Hingalajavadani Mahimamayi Sasidanandamayi Jagat Janani Ma Jayama Jayama Jayama